I think there's some candy in my future.
Oh, yes, very tempting. Thank you, Gail. Now, are you looking for the latest sports edge? Well, there are new mouthpieces out there, custom designed to enhance an athlete's performance. And here with all the details are Dr. Roger Briggs and Dr. Bradley Briggs from Briggs Family Dentistry. It's good to see you both. Thanks for being here today. I'm doing very well. Now, I've been to your offices, so I know that you are always on the cutting edge of what is the latest, especially when it comes to dentistry, obviously. So tell us what's happening now.
Well, we are excited about things that are happening with performance enhancement with mouthpieces for athletes.
Wow.
There's new technology, and they're finding that position of the jaw can affect your strength and endurance and flexibility. And it's just really exciting.
That is amazing. So obviously athletes always want to have whatever is going to help them with their performance. So how does it work? So now we're looking at the mouth guards right here, right, Dr. Briggs?
Right. These are two of the types of mouth guards that are made. One is for really contact sports like football.
Which would be this one?
That would be this one. And the other one, believe it or not, you know, you were talking about core work and endurance and balance. So that appliance is good for anybody that's doing Pilates or yoga. If you do hikes and you want more endurance, that all of this revolves around increasing that kind of an athletic performance. So it's not just for pro athletes.
It's for anybody who wants to up it a little bit. Now, you brought our little friend, I forgot, I think we're calling him Bubba there. Can you show me kind of how this works with our little friend, our little skeleton?
A lot of what goes on, have you heard of balance is associated around the inner ear?
Right.
In this area where the temporal mandibular joint is, having that in the correct position just overall affects how you have balance, how your core muscles and everything perform. So getting that in the right position is very important.
Point to that area again so we can get a close-up here. So this is you're talking about how that lines up, right?
How the jaw lines up with your skull.
And these mouth guards, obviously they go on your teeth.
And put that in the correct position.
Okay, and that enhances the workout by getting what, more oxygen?
Actually, what it's doing, it isn't more oxygen. That little yellow pad that's on there, that puts the jaw in what we like to call the sweet spot.
Oh.
So it's an optimal position that protects and enhances performance. When we are under stress, we clench our teeth. That's the first thing. That clenching of our teeth closes a circuit on a whole cascade of hormonal things that are released and cortisols and some of the things that are released when they're under stress. So that little sweet spot, because I made mouth guards years ago for Edgar Bad News Wallace. You remember hearing about him? We got him, I was his manager.
Oh,
and I made mouthpieces for all these boxers down at Top Rank Gym. If I'd have known this then, we could have enhanced their performance, because now we know, you know, like you and I were talking about, if you have a high spot on a filling,
right, you can feel that.
It just messes everything up.
Yeah.
So this sweetens up how your jaw aligns so that you don't release that cascade of hormones that can affect your mood, it can affect your attitude, it affects your endurance, your balance, everything about it has to do. One of the terms I like to use is it marries your jaw relationship to your neck, to your shoulders, to your core, to your hips. So strength and flexibility is a huge part of this. That's why it's a wonderful thing for Pilates and yoga.
So your regular workouts you can benefit from, and athletes, you're seeing it with them as well. And we're talking about, you know, because in all of our kids who are in sports, they have to have the mouth guards. I always thought it was just to protect their teeth, but you can get so much more out of it by using one of these. Yeah.
It's both. It does protect teeth.
Okay, so professional athletes are wearing them, then, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. Very big professional athletes are wearing them.
You know, I'm not going to mention any names, but I can tell you right now it's happening.
On my team. But, you know, Larry Fitzgerald, I believe, wears this appliance. And he went from being one of the top 10 wide receivers into probably the top wide receivers. So there's a lot of athletes who are wearing the Under Armour appliance that are professional, but it goes beyond that. It's for everyday housewives that are doing yoga.
Very neat. Very cool stuff. See, I mean, who would have thought? I mean, that's what I mean. You guys are always kind of touching on what's the hottest thing happening right now. So it's great news. And you have a special offer, too, for anybody watching right now, right, Dr.?
If anybody who mentions the show, we'll give them 10% off making them a mouth guard.
Will these, do you only need one set, and will they last forever?
It
unless
actually
your
isn't
teeth
a
change?
set. Yeah, we just make one either. It's
For the top?
or the bottom, depending on what sports that you're participating in.
Okay. And it realigns your jaw there, so you get the maximum out of your workout no matter what you're doing. Thank you both for joining us again. It's great to see you both.
Good to see you.
So if you do want more information, of course, very simple. You can go to briggsfamilydentistry.com. There's the phone number right there on your screen.